It's the first Sunday of Advent, and our Sunday scriptures mirror the activity which always marks this time of year, the busy pre-Christmas days. Our readings are full of movement today. In the first reading, Isaiah envisions the nations streaming toward Mount Zion. From all parts of the world, people will come for God's judgment and lay down their weapons, making peace. St. Paul urges the Romans to wake up, throw off the works of darkness, and put on the armor of light. In the Gospel, Jesus tells 3 parables where things are happening: the evil activities of people at the time of Noah and the flood, and the sudden choice of people at work when the final judgment comes. One will be taken and one will be left. The distinction, Scripture scholar John Meyer notes in his Gospel commentary on Matthew's text, is vigilance, or the lack thereof. Taken together, all of this movement might offer us a spiritual parallel to the busyness of our preparations for Christmas. As always, Advent points us toward 2 events: the final coming of Christ, as in today's Gospel, and His historic coming in time, as on the next 3 Sundays. The spirituality behind today's Advent of Christ at the end of time seems to be this: allow God's vision of peace to inspire you. Be vigilant and attentive. Be prepared, for that second coming will be at an hour you do not expect. John Meyer's commentary brought me back to our Christmas activity. In speaking of Jesus' reference to Noah and the flood, Meyer notes, the problem with the flood generation was that it was so immersed in ordinary, everyday pursuits that it was blind to the imminent disaster of the flood. If you will pardon the pun, we can get immersed in all the trappings we add to the simple fact of the celebration of the Word made flesh, the meaning of Christmas, and the eventual culmination of the salvation story at the end of time. And we can miss what they mean for our lives. I pray that today's vision of Isaiah and the warnings of Paul and Jesus will define this year's Advent for you.